I'm not even gonna worry about having this go for too long. I already know the stream is late, and it was just because of so many sinking errors I had to deal with. I am very upset about it. So let me just... We're moving here, because like I have in the title, we're doing, what you call it? We're doing a bit of a model preview and everything. So, oh, my birds are going off. Of course, as per usual. Let me see here. Let me find it. Let me find it. Oh, where's my button? Where's my button? Thanks. My button is... Here we go. Oh, and I'm gone. And I'm back. Waiting for it to track. Waiting for it to... Yep, there we go. So, obviously, it's a bit different than my normal model. And the textures and stuff are not done yet. I still gotta figure that out. Figure out the bones for the spikes on my shoulders here. But so far, this is where I'm at with the 2.0 model. So, eventually, this will be, like, completed and it'll be common use on streams and everything. But until that point, I figured I would show off where I am with it. I don't know how to do, like, model reveals that everybody does on Twitter and X and whatnot, so I simply just don't tend to. I like showing things off as I work on it. I mean, I started streaming with my model as a work in progress, where the textures and stuff were just flat colors. I I didn't do any of that, so, but yeah, this is where we're at with it. Oh, and the tail. So, I can turn this off, I don't need to actually rotate it, but I messed with the heels, the like feet. Oh, I am not. Hang on a minute. Let me. You can kind of see it. It's a bit far, but I figured out the tail situation, and I figured out why the hooves and stuff look so weird before. So, unfortunately, clothing's flat colors, but you can kind of see what I'm going for. That's a long one. Yeah, right. But yeah, the tail's still missing its textures. It's gonna be getting the gold veins like what's on the body. The clothing's missing the textures. I'm doing my best to do my casual outfit that's on my reference sheet, which I still need to do that post on like X and everything. I still need to do that. But you can kind of see what I'm going for. I'm trying to get as one-to-one as I can. V-Roid does unfortunately have its limits, but there's not much I can do about it. Some of the hair is custom done, some of it is not. You might be able to kind of recognize some of the bits from my current model's hair. The pigtails are actually from, like, V-Roid preset, same with the bangs in the front here. The horns I did myself. The horns are still the same, but I just made tiny ones to go off to the side to replace the Aura ones, since, hey, gave myself ears. But yeah, I figured out the spikes. I did have to give them bones. I didn't think I would have to, but these ones on my shoulders, I did have to give bones because of the unfortunate fact that they can't be moved otherwise. If there's no bones, I can't move them. You would think that's common sense, but I didn't think about it that hard. So, unfortunately, that's just what I had to do. And there are 2 points, you can kind of see when I move, it's clipping in there, and it clips through back here. I need to figure out what to attach them to in order for it to not do that. But it's better than what it used to be. It used to just be connected to the head. So, but yeah, I'm getting there. I'm figuring things out, and I am very happy with this model as well. So let me go ahead and swap back so we can go straight into what we were gonna be doing today. Let me swap here. Oh, I didn't save. She's probably gonna be in a different pose. I didn't save it. Whoops. Yeah, here we go. We're lounging. I was messing around with it yesterday. I don't want the light. I need... Can you track again, please? Am I here? Yep, I'm here. There we go. Let me see. Let me fix this. There we go. Someone's sitting around. Oh, enough. Okay, now I can make myself a bit smaller for the sake of this. Don't you throw food at me. Hang on a minute. Is my blueprint... My blueprint should be working. Why did that not throw? What are you? What is this? That's the bus. Where's the food one? Perhaps it missed. It could have missed. I think you threw it when I was... Oh, I'm slightly tilted. I think you threw that when I was doing else otherwise. Oh yes, I need to fix so many things right now. Where is... Let me see. I need to fix so many things right now because you are not that... There we go. Now we're tracking better. There we go. Let me save this before I forget. Oh, and there goes the ads pre-rolling in. Nope. There we go. Now we're calibrated again. Okay, now I can unhide the game. So, oh, my hands are tracking again. I forgot about that. Let me turn those off. I don't want that. I don't want my hands being tracked today. I don't feel like it. I got my skin figured out too, so we don't need to worry too much about that. So, as you can see with the mini-map, we have progress. I did a lot of terraforming off-screen. So, I figured I would do it off-stream, that way it wouldn't have to be looked at, but I did a lot. It's not done. It's far from done, because I still gotta build things, make it smoother so I can put buildings and stuff. Kind of mess with over here. I didn't get to over here, I didn't get to here. This spot's a bit in progress, but I did a bit. Oh, the camel found its way down. He was up on the cliff over there. He figured out how to get down. But, yes, so, did a bit. I still gotta figure out my area. You can also see on the mini-map, there's a bit of, like, flatness up here. I did up here as well, because I have plans to turn this into something. Again, not done. I ran out of sand. But you can see the general outlines of what things are gonna be. I'm probably gonna move the villagers that I want to do things with that are, like, mending, the important books, the important traders, the important emerald makers and everything up here. And I'll just keep down here. I need to make another farm. I want to give them... I have beetroot and wheat for them so far. And I need to make at least one for maybe carrots or stuff like that. They've got their thing. Right now they live in the side of the mountain. I live in the side of the mountain right now, so I need to make them a couple of extra houses, extra doors. And you can see the stairwell. I'm gonna be expanding to down here for them as well. Kinda... They're miners. No, I am the miner. Not actually. I know you're making a joke, but... Down here, I'm gonna, like, block it off so they can't go wandering out into the jungle and into the mountains and everything, but down here is gonna be blocked off, so we're gonna have all of this for them. Up here is gonna be my stuff. Oh wait, hang on a minute, I have a free cam. I installed a couple of more mods so you can see it a bit easier. I haven't gotten more fences to finish blocking this in, so this side is still open, but this is going to be for cows. I need some more grass, or dirt, even, to do the sheep and everything. I also need to find sheep. I have not found sheep yet. And then there's gonna be another one somewhere for, like, cows and stuff. I still gotta finish this terraforming. I've been using terracotta to try and mesh in with the moss. Since I don't have silk touch for grass, eventually some of this moss is gonna be replaced with grass. But You can see how much moss that is. You can see the absolute immense amount of moss that is here. Because that is the only thing I had. How? You're fine. I don't care if you're over there. You did that to yourself. But how? I should just kill you both. That way you're not taking up beds, but... That's the real question. How the heck did you get down there? Anyway. So yeah, right now they're living in this tiny little thing underneath the hill, which I might keep this as somewhere for them, but maybe not. Down here is also mine, which is why I fenced this all off. I have this, like, tall one so they can't get up. This is fenced off into here. So, how I'm flying is I have a free cam mod. So, I installed a couple extra mods that are mostly, like, quality of life. So, it detaches from me, and I can look around. My whole thing goes down here. I'm still trying to finish this rectangle off. But yeah, so I've done it. There's also a cave down here as well that I have been kind of messing around in. But yeah, you can see all the different tiers that I'm trying to fill in with sand, sandstone, stuff like that. So it's a work in progress, but I'm not necessarily going to be doing that. I'm going to be perhaps building some stuff down here for them. A lot of what I have to do is pretty much terraforming, but that's also can be quite boring. What I might try doing is try building myself a better spot by fixing this up. So that way I'm not just in this tiny hole in the wall. Because this is going to be, like, storage and whatnot. The intention was like a super smelter area. That was the intention. It was like a super smelter area. Yep, you can hear my birds. They're going off. They're saying hello. Let me see here, actually. Hang on a moment. A-doo-doo-doo. A-doo-doo-doo. Do-do-do. I need to do this. And then... There we go. I'll come back here. Get you back up. Super smelter. Yeah. So that's the, cause it's the only thing that makes sense. That way I'm not just a normal furnace array. But yeah, so this is intended to be a super smelter area if I can manage to do that. I'm not usually too horrible with redstone, but I'm not like a redstone genius or anything, so that is kind of what I have done off stream so far. Go back down. I don't know why I ran up here. I could have just free cammed up there. That would have made a lot more sense. Oh, I also installed a waystone mod. That way, when I start getting other bases and stuff, I don't have to, like, just fly or walk or whatever. I can just, as I get more places found, I can teleport. So what we're gonna do is, instead of finishing this up, we're gonna be working over here, so that way I can try and get more of a place to live. Oh, so apparently with some of the Let's Do stuff that I have, mod-wise, it gives special villagers that kind of wander around, so they're like their own kind of, like wandering traders, the wandering guy. Except this one comes with mules. I killed him and took his mules. Well, he killed himself. He decided to spawn up there, and he walked off the edge. And his mules were left alive, so I was like, well, free leads, dead guy, free mules. I took his mules. And I also have a different horse. I did a bit of exploring, because I was looking for a specific block when I was doing the terraforming, and I just couldn't find it. Exactly, he just didn't want them. But, yeah, so I have mules now. I was hoping they'd be a little better, but they're not horrendous. Horrendous, at least in terms of what they could be. And I got the better horse. My other horse is... Did I go north or... I think I went north? No, I went south. My other horse is like... Oh no, I did go north. Hang on. My other horse has been left at... I think it was this village over here. He's just wandering around here somewhere. Because I found a better horse, and I'm like, well, I'm keeping that horse. I'm not having the other horse. That's not the horse I want. Oh, yes. Let me deal with the sand. There we go. Oh, I see what I'm doing here. Hang on. I need to move them. Luckily, I have enough to do so. Enough leads, I mean. But yeah, that's the general gist of what I've done so far off stream. I didn't do anything of substance. That way I could still do it on stream and everything, but I figured it would make more sense to start doing more stuff on stream than not. I'm also eventually going to be making videos and stuff on this, as I figure out how to edit and figure out how to do things, I guess. Wonder how you got that many leads. Well, there was a wandering trader previously, and he had llamas. I didn't kill him, I killed his llamas. The next one that comes around, I'm taking the llamas. And then there was just that guy. So unfortunately, that's probably how and why. Alright, where's my bucket? I had a bucket, where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, I also have a bucket with an axolotl in it, and I don't know what I'm doing with that axolotl yet. I don't know what... Didn't I just sleep? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with the axolotl yet. I have it. I don't remember where I got it from. I think it was a village. Because where I came from. So, my spawn area... I spawned on this mesa over here. This was my original spawn point. It was off, like, right in here, and then I just went immediately to the right. I guess I went up here, and then I went down here, and just kinda, like, wandered all the way over here. It's in my first stream, the progress I went and the progress I took to get over to this area. I think, no, my second stream was the last week's. But the first stream was a lot of wandering. It was a lot of wandering. And I just realized I have little baubles because I am on that. I don't need that. But yeah, so... It's interesting, to say the least. Kind of entertaining. Like, I didn't expect to get as far as I did. Did a lot of wandering. And I am kind of impressed with myself that I did that much wandering. So where was I at? Oh, I don't have another pickaxe. Well, it looks like I gotta make another pickaxe. Oh yes, and Let's Do has a mod called Blooming Nature that has these ebony logs that I'm really a fan of. I like the darker woods. Dark oak, in terms of base game, is one of my favorite woods. So having this one, kind of mixed with jungle wood stuff, I think is kind of helping. So, like, the ebony, the sandstone, and then jungle wood, I think is kind of the palette I'm going to go for with this area. Because, well, why not, right? Might as well. At least that is, sorry, I am constantly shifting around. I can't find a spot I want to sit in. But constantly just kind of this. So you got like moss and the green terracottas, then you've got the jungle wood, you've got the ebony, and you got the sandstone stuff. It's gonna be the general palette. The jungle, mostly the ebony and the sandstone. The jungle wood is gonna be more like accents type of things. At least that is what I'm hoping for. So, oh yes, pickaxe. That's what I was doing. I completely just blanked. I don't know why I blanked, but I did. Where do I'm completely unorganized, which you can see now why I'm trying to finally get stuff figured out. Because I was organized. Then I wasn't. So, it's always fun. We'll just make 2. Put you back. I don't need you. I do need those. Just in case. I don't need the leads anymore. And then that can go away. Those chests. Don't you judge me. Don't you dare judge me for the chests. I am not about to... No, don't you dare. I'm trying to figure that out right at this very moment. You don't get to judge me for nothing. Anyway. But yeah, that's the general overview, and that is the... hang on. What is this looking like? I need to put you over here real quick. I need to see... Bitrate of 100. Oh, you're... But you're still... fine. My bitrate is still fine, so I don't know why you're giving me an issue. You're still fine. You're good. You're whatever. You can calm down. Calm down. It's okay. I can fix the pathway up there, though, now that I know how high I want it. I'm dual streaming on YouTube. I'm just checking and making sure that it's doing fine and it's not having issues. Because remember the last time I tried dual streaming and it was giving me a problem? Like, a lot of the time. I figure I might as well just make sure it's doing okay. Oh, right. Yeah, you forgot. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised. Okay, so... got a pathway this way. Got the pathway that way. I'm thinking... we will make this area the storage. So... oh, we're still there. There's sand. 3 wide is the sand. We'll make this spot... like... I'm not gonna use chests. I'm gonna use barrels. Because there are barrels for... sophisticated storage. So a lot of the stuff, a lot of the mods that I use is, like, quality of life. More than it is anything else. I'm always on Twitch. I completely forgot that YouTube existed. Yeah, fair enough. I figure I might as well start trying to stream on YouTube as well, since Twitch is just, well, everybody streams on Twitch, and very rarely anybody does YouTube. If I'm doing YouTube stuff, I might as well just do live streams too. Why not? Can't possibly hurt. Y'all don't get to come up here. Why are you congregating over here? Go away. Go away. I don't want you here. Yep, and then we can make this taller. So I have more to work with. And there's less likely of a chance they can jump over. So we got that, that. We use a smooth sandstone in this corner. No. And I don't even follow you two. One more reason why I didn't remember. No, you don't. Which I don't even know if I have it linked in the Discord. I don't know if I do. I have to check that when it comes to the... I'll do it after stream. I'll do it later. I'm not gonna do it right now. So yeah, this needs to come in by 1. I have ya in socials. Yeah, but I don't know if it's... I need to update the link. I've done a bit of editing with it, so I need to update the link. Because I don't know if that link works. That's more what I'm referring to. I need to update the link for it. It does work or it doesn't work? I'll leave that for now. Smooth. Smooth is a placeholder for the corners because I feel like it. Well, it worked 2 minutes ago. Oh, I'm sure it did. I'm sure you're not just lying to me. Okay, so how's the path looking up here? Path is still intact. I can move that later. So I need... What do I need? Barrels. What was I making? Where are my 1 barrels? Where did I throw those barrels? They're right here. I almost have enough gold to do something with. I need to find more gold. That is on the list, which when I go to the nether... Which I need to find a spot for the nether portal, too. I'm eventually gonna widen this up. Oh, and there's the ads. Well, I can think about... I could make this the nether portal and just have something on the other side. I could. That could be an idea, for sure. Not that far ahead. How's that? That's fine. Don't have enough gold to make a block yet, though. I need, like, three more pieces. I don't even remember where I got this from. Actually, I think there is... I don't have the Zoomify. Or do I have the Zoomify? Hang on. I gotta... Zoom... I don't. I don't have Zoomify. Well, I'll have to get that at some point. That way I can zoom in without Optifine. Replace gun, go. Oh, don't remind me of the emotes I gotta make. Don't remind me that I have to do that. Just... I know I have to make them. I just don't want to. So I need to find gold, I need to find diamonds, I need to find... I'm good on iron. So that don't really matter. What I need to do is, this is going to be this. I'm just going to put them here, that way nothing spawns. Why? It's just more work. I know, and I'm gonna be doing it at some point. Just relax. Take that. Where are my slabs? There are some slabs, not the ones I'm looking for. There's the smooth slabs. So don't need the obsidian on me, because I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that right now. What I do need is to widen out the stairs a bit, so that way it is more consecutive. I have smooth. I have some smooth. But yeah, do I have necessarily an intention when it comes to, like, this world necessarily? Not entirely. It's mostly just meant to be one of those worlds where you mess around with it and it just progresses on. Basically, I want it to last for as long as I can manage. It's a forever world. It's supposed to last for forever, honestly, or until I decide no longer. Ooh, you know what I can do that I just thought about? Oh, there's my iron. I can make a bunch of lanterns to put on those posts after I sleep. A smooth criminal. Make a bunch of these. That way I can do a bunch of these. 16, 18. 18 lanterns will work for now. That way I can maybe minimize the number of torches I need, at least over on this side of things. Put them on the top of all of these. There we go. I know I can remove that. I'll have to see how the lighting looks when the, night comes again, but until then, I'll start putting them along the fence, too. Start putting them along the fence. That way I don't need to necessarily worry about lighting. Oh, yeah, technically that needs ebony. I don't know why I did jungle fence there. I'm all over the place. I am all over the place. Where is my ebony? Am I out? I'm not. But yeah, so far that's been the progress, and so far that is kind of what my plans are. I need to finish out the village area before I can continue on with anything else. Kind of got the idea from Mog Swamp. I watch him occasionally, not as frequently as I would like to, but I watch him every now and then, and I got the idea from him to do something like this because it just seems like something I would do, honestly. Just making something nice out of it. The dude with the super flat, yeah. My original thought process was to mimic him and do a super flat, but it's like, I like doing modded stuff. I like having a modded save, modded worlds. So I figure I could do something like that, even if it's not super flat, and just do it this way. It's more so the concept of having a forever world that I do something with and just constantly stick with unless something were to happen to it, than anything else. But, hey. In time. Things come in time. Having worlds you can return to whenever you want and do stuff you normally wouldn't do, but sooner or later this world's gonna become a hobby would be beautiful. Yeah, again, that's entirely the intention with it. It is the intention of kind of, like, getting better at building as I go on. So, like, this is the first thing. Which, granted, I've been technically playing Minecraft since 2015, but it's been on and off. I just haven't, like, done too much of anything extensive with it. As much as I would have liked to. Just this alone, this kind of terraforming and everything, granted, the pathway is with modded stuff, it's with Macaw's stuff. I wouldn't have been able to do something like this normally. Same with the fences. I could do it with normal fences, but just in general, this is the type of stuff that I wouldn't have been able to do prior. And I'm just simply taking my time and working on it. Speaking of, at some point in time, there is going to be, like, a video or a stream where I try to compare, like, the Hytale building structure with the Minecraft building structure. Because I did do a bit of building on a super flat with Hytale yesterday. And the build, ow, my arm. Ooh, okay, that hurt. The building structure is, like, it's interesting, to say the least. The way they do it is interesting. It feels very similar to, there is, but it's under the creative side of things. That's the only way you can do it. You can't do it, otherwise, because in the normal adventure mode, you've only got, like, the generative worlds as far as I've been able to see. There's no option to change the world, whereas with the creative option, you have a choice between creative hub, generated world, and there's like two different types of generated worlds, but you got the option between, like, in terms of what you load into, creative world or creative hub, generated world or super flat, the creative hub just has options, which is like a whatever. But that is kind of. I was surprised to see that there was a super flat, but I did start messing around with the building and everything. It feels like Minecraft, but a little. It's both fluid but janky at the same time, if that makes sense. If that makes any, like, semblance of sense. It's fluid but janky. I don't know any other way to best describe it. It just feels strange. And I'm not sure if I like it or not. I wish I did. I wish I could tell you I did, but it's weird. It feels weird, is more what I'm trying to get at. But otherwise, it's not bad. I like the fact that you can get the vertical slabs, and you can rotate blocks. So you can actually rotate the blocks, unlike in Minecraft, where you kind of have to angle yourself to rotate the blocks. Hightail, all you gotta do is press R, and the blocks will rotate. You don't have to try and angle yourself. You can still angle yourself to rotate the block, but you can manually rotate blocks. So that in itself is already a step up. What was I doing? Oh yes, mahogany. I need to start growing mahogany. Where do I have those saplings? There's one. Now I need dirt. There we go, because I need them for all of the chests. I forget, how much storage do you have? You have quite a bit of storage. I can start with iron. I can start with a bit of iron for now. Maybe you. Maybe you. Do I have more mangrove in here? I don't. I don't have any more. Alright, so I gotta wait for the mangrove to grow, but in the meantime, I'm gonna put these beds down for them. That's why I got these beds. That's why I got the beds. Do I have any extra beds? Also, what I realized some time ago is I mentioned vaguely sophisticated storage. I had a backpack. So there's sophisticated storage for, like, barrels. There's sophisticated storage for backpacks. I had a backpack at one point, and I don't know what happened to it. I do not know what happened to my backpack, and I wish I did, because I am actually quite upset about that. I know I died at some point, but I guess I don't know, my backpack just disappeared. I don't think I put it anywhere, because like I said, I had it, but it's just gone now. Maybe it got durability. No, the sophisticated backpacks don't have durability. It's a matter on if you just lose it or not. And I lost it, like I said, I guess. But I don't remember how or why I lost it. So it's just weird. I guess it might have been when I died and I didn't realize I didn't pick it up. Or something, maybe? Couldn't tell you. But I wish I could, because making one of those things is a pain. And I don't like going through it. They are annoying to make, especially because of the leather. I need to find sheep, though. Actually, let me see here. Let me go in with you. So. I also got a mod that lets me capture animals so I can bring them back. So I need to make 2 of these. I need string, ender pearl, and golden nuggets. Well, I can make golden nuggets. We'll break down 2 of these. Okay, I only needed 1 of those. So I only need 8. So you can go back in there. I need to get more gold nuggets so that way I can make the thing I want to make. So let me see. We'll get that. I don't have ender pearls, though. Who likes pain in gaming? Exactly. There's no reason for me to not do that. As stupid as it sounds, I mean, this isn't hardcore. If this was hardcore, then I wouldn't do this stuff, because the point of hardcore is to, like, actually be in danger, be in all of it, make things easier. This is just meant for me to have fun, do things, all that sort of things, which I have had the thought to do hardcore, but, I don't know. Did I just do friendly fire because I play Souls games? You probably did. You playing Souls-like games probably just means you're a masochist, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me see, so I got this. Where's my string? There's 2 string. No. I know I had more. There it is. You liking Souls-likes just probably means you're a masochist, and that is something you gotta figure out, buddy. You gotta figure it out, bud. Oh, it's night. Ooh, actually, no, this is perfect. Okay, so... they're lighting it up okay. Okay. They're not lighting it up as well as I would have liked, but they work. Is my... why? Okay, hang on a minute. It isn't working. Don't spam it! It's not working. Stop spamming it. Let me see why it's not working. Where is the food one? Not sure why it isn't working. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. Rip 300. I don't know why you didn't see it throw before. That's on you. That's your own fault. I wasn't sure if it wasn't working. You spammed a bunch of them and didn't see a single one throw and was like, "Oh, let me do it again." That's on you. That is completely on you. Okay, that's the liquid. We're taking a pause here so I can figure this out, because I'm not about to have people wasting. That's Jeff. Where is... problem is you can't organize these stinking nodes very well in Warudo. What are you? That's the bus. Actually, let me just trigger the bus and see if it works. Oh, okay, yeah, the bus works. So why is it not working through the redeems? The bus works. I'm trying to find the food one. Where's the food one? That's liquid. That's Pokeball. Jeff. Food, there it is. I was worried for a minute that it did not exist. That's still the same. To the bone neck. Character 1. Seen cheesecake, but the base was switched with the cake part. I mean, yeah. Character 1. Let me trigger it and see. Fascinating. So, it does work, but it's not being... Let me, hang on. Okay. So it works when I do it. Maybe I fixed it. Maybe I had to trigger it for it to work. Because this is a different scene. Okay, why did it work when I did it, but it's not working when you do it? Okay, that is definitely weird. Because I did that through Twitch. It hates me. It's something. That is weird. Let me disconnect it. And then reconnect it. I used it too much. Maybe. Let me actually check that queue thing. Maybe it is... Oh, where was the queue? Where? Oh, I don't remember where the queue is. Collection? No. Where is... Bits and cheering. Yeah, you're good. Fine. Subscriptions. No. Where is the queue? Strange. Where did I find that queue at? I found it once. Now I can't find it anymore. My train leaderboards, no. Stream? Is it in here? No, I'm not seeing it in there. No. Activity? No. I don't like this. Where did I find it before? I do not remember. I don't remember. Ugh. Let me see. Activity feed.
Hello there.
Oh good, my notifications they work, yay! I figured it out. Yay! Huh. Let me see. So it should be in activity feed. Where is activity feed? Activity feed. No. Oh, there it is. Do I have to go in and, like... Strange. Hang on. It shouldn't, like... make it stop if it doesn't... Yeah, no, it doesn't just hate me. This is weird. It shouldn't be doing this because I can redeem it and it's fine. Like, I'm gonna physically go in here. No, now it doesn't work. Ooh. Ooh, what is happening here? Oh, now I am confused. Now it doesn't work for me either. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna... That is... strange. That is weird, because I did get it to work, and then it didn't work. And then, okay, that is... I don't like that, because this is supposed to be functioning normally. And it's not. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, don't remind me that it's a problem. Did something get... It shouldn't have. On Twitch channel point redeem. Throw food. Yes. Condition. Goes into if branch. Great, now this has turned into technical scuff. Great, fantastic. I was trying to do Minecraft, but now I gotta figure out why this isn't working as a redeem. And it can't be because I have to... Do I have to mark the requests as redeem? Or as, like, completed? Is that part of the problem? Because I've not done it to any of them. That is strange, but I'm gonna give you those back because I'm giving you those back because that is weird. I'm just gonna mark them all. I'm just marking those as stinging completed. I might as well, but that is. It shouldn't be doing that. It should not be doing that. Well, yeah, you were spending them and then they didn't do anything, so I'm not gonna just keep them from you. But like, I don't understand why it's broken because it's the exact same thing that I've been using. It is the stream stuff. I didn't change. No, that is the name of it. Into that name. Reward title. Yeah. Should be. So, do any of the other ones work? Let me generally just check those. Okay, cheese doesn't work. I did trigger the bus. Does the bus work? The bus doesn't work either. Okay. Why are they not working? They were working fine. You were able to throw stuff at me Friday, right? Yeah, let me test Jeff. If Jeff doesn't work, then okay, I don't like this. This is weird. This is weird. This is hateful. I don't like it. Yeah, that it was working, that you were able to throw things at me before? Because this is weird. Do I just have to do new ones? Am I just gonna have to do a new one? Hang on. Does the system have an update? Warudo shouldn't. I don't know if Twitch did something. I don't know if Twitch did something, but it wouldn't surprise me otherwise. Because it's not triggering. This is weird. This is weird. By all means, I don't understand it. Because if I were to just invoke it, then it works. But it doesn't work. Okay, so... More than weird, this is strange. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some messing around with it off stream. Just don't redeem any of the, like, throwing stuff. That way you don't waste your points and everything again. I will have to deal with trying to fix that later. Because I can't do anything about it on stream now. I'll be able to mess around with it off stream, I think. But... that's weird. That is weird, because I don't know... For anyone who might join. Yeah, true. Let me just... Because this is the same scene that I was using. I don't know. I don't know. This is weird. This is so weird. Oh my gosh. Why is my chat now just screwed up? Now my chat is screwed up. I can't see nothing. No, just on my OBS. My OBS decided it wanted to open something, and now it just doesn't want to. Stinking. Can you go away? Thank you. Now I can see. Now I can see. No, it was just OBS being weird. It opened something and didn't want to close it. Cause yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about it on stream right now. Because bonk, Jeff. It's I don't know. This is weird. It's character 1. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand why it is being like this. Because I can use it to test it, because I don't have things that, like, I don't really care. I have infinite amber chunks specifically because of this. Yeah, it's not working. I don't understand why it's not working. That is so weird, because it worked Friday, and now it's just not. I don't like that. Still a cheater for that. Well, I mean, that's kind of the perks of being the one who streams, I guess. Oh, why is OBS? I don't know. That's just that is just weird, and I hate it. I hate that. I really do hate that. There's not much I can do about it right now, though. Unfortunately. Also, the game audio isn't too bad, is it? It's not too... Is it too quiet or not too loud? Okay, so now I can go look for sheep. You're doing better than before with audio. I'm trying. I'm trying to do better when it comes to audio. I know I am just not the world's greatest audio mixer, but we'll figure it out. Eventually. Now I need to go all the way to that village that had the sheep. It's gonna be a lot of a trek, but then I won't need to go back over and worry about it again. Oh, I also installed a mod that lets the horses swim, so I don't have to constantly fight my horse when going across a body of water. Well, it's fine, so a little more self-esteem. Hey, listen. I'm working on it. I can only work on one thing at a time. My self-esteem is fine. I'm just probably a little too overly humble because I'm just used to making a mistake out of everything. I'm not about to be absolutely cocky and confident, though. I have to find that balance. No, that's the outpost. That's not what I'm looking for. Ow. Oh, I think it was this village. I think I just completely passed it. Maybe? I know it was a big village. Do you have sheep? No, it wasn't you. That's right. Maybe a little bit too loud now. But yes, so... kind of just messing around and everything. Oh, I see. I remember where it is. It's over here. I was about to ask if I mixed up self-esteem and it was the opposite of what I meant, but thankfully it was what I meant. Whew. Nah, you're good. You're good. Oh yes, I should probably bring this back open so I can see. Just to make sure. Because there should be a thing in the side. Yep, this village. This one has my sheep. And having a faster horse makes us a lot faster. As I wandered over here on foot. So I have the hiccups again. So I can grab the sheep. And then run all the way back home. I guess I ran into a cactus or something. So let's see, I just need the cows, and then the sheep. And then I got... Oh, that was a hole. Hi, hole. How's it going? I don't know. So once I get the sheep, I'll be able to start breeding them to make a sheep farm, which putting sheep in the sheep farm will be 10 times easier with the stupid lasso thing. I don't have to try leading them up the thing. That'll make things so much easier. And then I can work on villager house on foot. I don't know who the masochist is. Well, on foot in terms of having a horse, but the horse that I had before was slower. I think you completely missed the point that I wandered from where I spawned all the way over here, relatively on foot. I think I got a horse halfway through the journey or something in that first stream I did on this world. No, we'll take a pause, because this thing is not... it needs to recharge holding an animal. But there you had nothing. That's true. That is very true. I could have made it. I just didn't want to risk this thing getting to 0 durability and potentially actually breaking, and then I have to make another one. And there's one sheep. Now we go get the other sheep. We go all the way back. If I had another Eye of Ender, or not an Eye of Ender, just another Ender Pearl, I could have made 2 of these and just got both of them in one go, but I did not. I did not have 2. I only had the 1. I need to think about what I would do for, like, the recap video, though, that way people... not at all. I have maybe watched bits and pieces of one Lord of the Rings. The only thing I know about it are the memes. That is the only thing I know about the Lord of the Rings. Star Wars tends to be where more of my interest is, and even then, it's like the original 6, not anything that came after Disney acquired it. I watched I think it was The Force Awakens, which was the first one that they made after they acquired Star Wars. And I just haven't. I've seen The Bad Batch a little bit, and I haven't seen Andor, but I've heard good things about Andor. I'm just mostly talking about the movies. I've not watched, like, movie-wise. I've not seen, like, the 3 that they made where they kind of, like, retconned things. I've not seen those. No Clone Wars? No, I have seen Clone Wars. I have watched the Clone Wars. I love the Clone Wars. I forgot how absolutely unhinged of a show it is. But I have seen the Clone Wars, and I was in the process of watching it again. I just don't have the attention span sometimes to watch episodes of things. I'll watch, like, a good few in a row, and then my mind will just be like, we're bored of this, we'll go on to something else. And then I just go on to something else. Reaction stream when? Dude, I could stream the Clone Wars, but the problem is I don't react to stuff. I don't react to stuff very well. I tend to just kind of stare at the screen, as we've seen when it comes to me trying to yap into the void. I just kind of like, And that's a pit. Sorry, horse. So I'm by far not a reactions person, because I just don't typically have anything to say about things. I don't even know how to explain the explanation. I just don't typically have much to say. No, I surprisingly don't have the need for food yet. Wrong emote. Oh, you keep doing the wrong emote. I wish you would figure it out. But yeah, I need to do my emotes at some point in time. That might be something I work on tomorrow. Work on my emotes and maybe try animating a couple of them that looks like they could be animated, perhaps. Right as that was running out. I timed that properly. There we go. Now where's my other lasso? Favorite clone? Ooh, that's a tough question. In terms of, like, ones that are of the main characters, I like Cody. Cody and Rex are 2 of them. In terms of one that's kind of like a background, I think it's Waxer? I believe it's Waxer, one of the ones that's in, like, the background. I don't have 5. My problem is I have a hard time remembering names. So I probably do have 5 and I just don't remember the name, but I think Waxer is one of the ones that I like. I just can't remember, because it's been a minute. But I have a couple. I do indeed have a couple. I just haven't really thought about it recently, Waxer. Yeah. Most of the ones that I like are within either Plo Koon's clones. I like the Wolf Squad, and I like Cody's. I don't mind Rex's guys, but I tend to prefer the other 2 just because they're interesting, to say the least. I just did nearly all the clones with names. I don't remember. I think it's Wolf, actually. Wolf is one of them. So you got Wolf, you got Waxer, you got Cody, you got Rex, and you got... Oh, there's another guy. There's another one, and I cannot remember. I don't even remember what he looks like. I remember his armor It was kind of one of the teal guys. One of the ones that sort of had teal armor on the, or teal color on the white. I don't remember what, like, battalion or squad that is. But I remember, no, wait. No, it was teal. It was one of the teal guys. I think he was the commander. I don't like Fox. I was almost thinking of Fox for a minute, but it's not Fox. He's red, and he's with Coruscant, and I was never really the biggest fan of him. But I believe it's teal. I think he was the commander or something. It was towards, like, the end. I think he's in the Bad Batch. I think uh, he was one of the ones that realized what they were doing was wrong. And he was trying to yes, Hauser. He was trying to convince the others to stop what they were doing, so that way it didn't get worse. He was another favorite. I did quite like him. So yeah, you have Cody, you got Rex, you got Waxer. Waxer and Boyle, I think, kind of go hand in hand. You can't have Waxer without Boyle. So they're hand in hand. Then you got Wolf, and you got Hauser. But there are other clones in the Clone Wars I like. It's just the problem is my mind doesn't entirely remember certain things. Like, if you showed me a picture of the clones, I'd probably be able to point out, like, yeah, that guy. But yeah, it's hard for me to kind of, like, it's hard for me to explain. You've seen the Umbara arc, right? I think so. I've watched the Clone Wars to its entirety, so nothing is technically a spoiler. It's just a matter on if I directly remember, like, specific situations or not. That's the real thing. It's just a matter on if I remember specific things or not. Why am I trying to mine that with an axe? Pon Krell killing clones. Ugh, Pon Krell. Yeah, I remember him. Right. I forgot the 51st. Is it the 51st and the... Is it the 515th? No, which one was Cody's and which one was Rex's? I think one of them was the 501st? No, 515th? 501st and 212. In 212. Okay, I was close. I was remembering one of them being a 5. Okay, I was close, but yeah, they were put against each other, and I did forget about that for a minute. But yes, I do know that arc. I know quite a few of them got murdered because of Pon Krell. Pon Krell, coward of a man. Or alien, whatever he was. Bootleg General Grievous. Grievous wannabe. Grievous wannabe. I'm just singing. Wimp. Well, I suppose someone would know 5 is 5'1". What does that mean? Are you trying to imply I'm short? Is that what you're trying to, like, pull out, is that I'm short or something? I suppose someone would know 5 as 5'1". I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know what you're trying to say. I could put things there. Oh, I already have some that were stripped. Actually, I can have you down at 1. There we go. That way the inside's lit up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that area yet, but I'll figure it out. It was gonna be smelter, but maybe not. Oh yes, let me go ahead and go down here. That way I can start putting these down. Bonk, bonk. Oh yes, I can actually come in here. Do that, we'll do that. Put you down. Put a lantern. Oh, you're sideways. Whoops. Put you down, strip. Lantern. I could probably do stairs there to make it kind of more fluid. No, I think it's good. No, the barrels are solid blocks, so that won't work out very well. Well, yes, it was a height joke. Okay. I thought you were trying to say I was short or something. I'm like, well, I mean, I've never actually said how tall I am, so fair enough, I suppose. Ah! Boy. Let me see. I could put the water... I need more ebony log. I wish I could stink and put the ebony logs in these botany pots, but you can't. There's no compatibility for them, and it's so dumb. Even though it's like 6 foot. Well, I said how tall Draco is. That doesn't mean how tall I am, but that's besides the point. Point is, oh yeah, and I've palm as I move my foot. Put you away, you away. Cobble away. What was I looking for again? I don't actually remember what I was looking for. Oh, more ebony, that's right, right there. I don't know. There's no reason for me to finish that statement. So nothing, as far as you're concerned. Yeah, they don't look too bad. And we'll do 2 high here and here. Ooh, actually, and then... Gotta strip it. Not entirely even, but there's really no even spot to do so. Oh. Now I can come this way. Oh, is that 2? 2? Yes. Lantern. I suppose right in here can be where it technically stops, so I can go ahead and take this, because this is supposed to be my border, and I don't need to waste that over there. There we go. I was gonna say now I can back up and start placing, but no, that's... no. Nope, that's not how that was gonna go. Not nearly at all. Okay. Then that. And then we can put... No, that's sand. I don't want sand. That. There we go. I could put something as the backdrop down there, too, even though you're not gonna see it through the barrels. What would be the point? Just got a giga jump scare. What are you playing now that you just got a jump scare on? That'll work. Arc. Oh, you mean an actual Giga. Okay, I was like, what'd you do now? No, you're actually playing Arc. Fair enough, fair enough. I could. I do have my... I do. I can make some fancy ones again. Layered sandstone. Oh yeah, I have the young stuff again. Make a couple of these. 20. That'll work. Merge you together, put that there, put you over there. And I can see about making interesting ones. No, I think the bottom ones should be stairs. There we go. I mean, I might as well add on details. I'm trying to make it look decent. Even if decent is, like, subjective. Even if decent is subjective. I might as well try. Oh. Even though you're not really gonna see this side, I might still decide to do something over here and dig into there. We'll see. Now I need more stairs. I'm out of smooth stairs. I should still have more in here somewhere. But I'm working on trying to get organized again, so I don't need to worry about it. I'm gonna have to make some more. There we go. There we go. That's not horrible. Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. Actually, no, Actually, I could probably get away with doing slabs here. Oh, enough. They're not gonna be like that for long. They're gonna be fixed. I just need to get more sophisticated stinking things. You'll be fine. You're alive. Speaking of, I need to get more emeralds so I can get more redstone, because I should still have some torches, right? I was able to make a couple. Torch. Ah, rude. Not in there. Not in there. Nope. Maybe I didn't get that many. Okay, maybe I only did get 2. Oh wait, got an idea for quality of life mod in MC just now. Maybe for you. You're the the only one with a problem. What about that one click and it's sorted mod? I mean, technically I have that. I just have to put things in the right chests and it gets sorted. Gold into that. No, but I want to be able to buy gold. I wish I could. No, I can... You. Garlic and red bell pepper. You. Ginger and potato. Rip. Well, that's fair enough. Hello, camel. Yes, at least for me, that's how it works. Okay, so we can go back in here and make some more redstone torches, because I should have enough stuff now to make barrels. I just need to make more redstone torches. But it'll all be organized soon enough. You don't gotta worry about it stinking torturing you too much longer. Barrel. Yes, what I need is limited mangrove One slot 32 times base size stack multiplier. No, I don't need that. I can make 8. And now I'm out of that. Now I need... I didn't use all of my iron, did I? I might have. So what I can just do is go in here and start smelting stuff, which I have more charcoal somewhere. Put coal in there, which once I get coal, I can have infinite fuel as well. I've just been living off of sinking charcoal, which I have all this oak that I can make charcoal with for a reason. There we go. So we'll let stuff start smelting while I'm working on making more charcoal. Actually, I can stop. No, I still need the moss. We'll let the moss go. We'll let the moss go. Start using the charcoal that's made. Because I need to upgrade it to make it bigger. Wait, moss? Yeah, moss. I like having the botany pots because you can do stuff with them. It's going. It's almost there. But yes, I need to find more gold so that way I can do gold stuff. I need to find coal so that way I can do coal stuff. It'll be fine. It'll be interesting. It'll be fine. Yep, now you can have it. And then I can just let things go for a minute. Start making some of these. Make 5. Actually, I may not turn all of them to iron. I'll have a tier that's iron, and I'll have a tier that's gold. And then a tier that's diamond. That could always work. So I won't make all of these. I'll make, like... We'll put these... Oh, it's already night. Did I up the night cycle or something? Is that what's happening? Did I do a stupid and do something dumb or something? I don't even have an idea of how to explain what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we'll make the bottom layer iron. So that just means I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 more. And then over there too. No, I need 7 more if I'm putting them over there. Is that even a thing? Is what a thing? Turning up the night cycle. I think so? But I wouldn't know how to do it. That's why it's like, did I accidentally do so, or... Okay, so we can turn 5, 6, 7. Oh, I need a bit more iron. There we go. There we go. Now I have 7 more for the first layer. And then I can start organizing things so you don't have to be upset. There we go. And then I can make mangrove chests to do the exact same thing with. I just need more redstone. Which means I gotta start getting some villagers. Oh, sorry, did not mean to lean forward. Ugh, which means I gotta get villagers to start trading with. More villagers, anyway. Sand. No, excuse you. Sand. No, I just need normal sand. Sand and sandstone. That is not what I was looking for. I could do a cartographer. I have the ability to get a lot of paper. Oh, and I have an extra bed. So yeah, we'll put a cartographer down and see what he wants. Oh, where do I want to put it? I can put it over here for now. I'll put it there for now. Actually, we'll do two. Put two cartographers. We'll do two cartographers. Yeah. This'll work. Which, I should probably go and save these idiots over here. Are they still alive over here? Oh, this is the wrong spot. They were up here, which I have no idea how they managed to do this. Oh, they're right there. Yet again, wrong spot. Can you get out of there? And come back this way? Get out before I shove you. I will shove you. Move. Come on, get out. You don't understand how much I am trying to keep from punting them, because you are replaceable. Oh, that got him to move. You are replaceable. I will replace you. Move. I hate villagers so much. I will punch you. I mean, if they walked off, good for them. That's a them problem to figure out. Nah, you know what? They annoyed me. They annoyed me. They are gone. I said they were replaceable, and they didn't believe me. So, they found out the hard way. Let's see. 24 paper. 24 paper. Yep. I can start going to grow sugarcane. Start growing sugarcane. I have 26 more. You can go in there. Then you can have all that. And now... Paper, that's right. Where is the sugarcane that I had saved? You. And the sand. You will replace the moss for now. I do need the moss, but I need this more now. So, now what I can start doing is start putting things away in proper places. You will be sand and everything's sand. You will be specifically mahogany. You will be ebony. You will be moss. Yeah, I'll put you in there for now. There, now you can stop being upset with me about my horrendous storage. Because it won't matter. I'll put oak stuff in its own thing. I'll put jungle thing ones in its own thing. You will have oak-based things. You will have... You are sandstone stuff. You go in here. This will be jungle. You'll be acacia. You're gonna be plants. And you're gonna be food. Materials. Actually, no, I should have one specifically for iron. Materials. Dirt, mud. One for terracotta. Stone. And everything's already filled up so far. So maybe I do need these. I need to get redstone to make the actual chests. I could do everything just with barrels, but I don't know if I want to. Do I have extra sugarcane anywhere? I'll just start grabbing out everything. Actually, we'll put stuff in this here for now. That, put you. No, leave one. Moss go in there. Yeah, that's fine. I need more barrels. Barrels. There we go. I only had enough iron for one. I didn't put the iron anywhere. Oh, I did. I put all of my iron downstairs. Because I need one for charcoal and coal. Because I might as well. Ah, what was that? Trash can. Oh, I see. Okay, so... What I need is... Need... This one's iron. You can go in there. This one's gonna be gold. That's gonna be diamond. That can also go in there. And then we'll just start putting stuff above. Terracotta, jungle, materials, plant, food for now. All that goes in here for now. One of these is going to be like things that's specifically building related. So that, which means you can come out of there. And into there, your sandstone. You can be for the coal and charcoal. You can be tools, which is like all this stuff. All these are tools, all these are materials. There we go. Gotta love organizing. Takes so long and it's so boring. It just means I will not have people upset with me anymore. Actually, I can just turn the rest of that into that. Take all that. Take all that. Take what I can in here. Some of this stuff probably won't have a home for a minute because, unfortunately, it's just doesn't have one, but it makes it easier to find stuff. It does. I didn't say it didn't. Anything else go in there? No. Tool. I'll consider that going in there for now. Oh, that's right. Missed that. That goes in there. Cactus can go in there. Cactus will get its own one. But for right now, it goes in there. Seeds will also go in here. For now, it'll get its own. Ooh, I need one for dirt. Oh, I do have one for dirt. It's right there. I'm smart. That's... You are stone blocks. Jungle, jungle, jungle. Ooh, I don't have one for birch yet. Oh. More jungle. Almost forgot. Oak. Pumpkin could go in there. You can go in there. Even though you're raw, you can go in there. That goes in there, that goes in there. I don't have one for birch yet, but I'll throw it in with the oak for now. I should go to bed because I don't have anything lit up down there like I need to. I haven't done it yet. Thank you, stranger. Here we go. Start getting all this stuff. Oh, there's the Swords of Life. Yes, it is. Weapons go in there. Consider you a tool for now. You go in there, you go in there. Arrows can go in there. Put armor trims in here for now. That way I don't lose them, because I know I will. Consider you a decorative block for now. Got that. Oh, I had more composters. Yep, had the acacia in here. Actually, acacia and birch can share, because I don't intend on using too much of that. That goes in there, and that goes in there. Acacia. Jungle. Ooh, I don't have nothing for dyes yet. That is unfortunate. That can go in there. Do that by count. Yep, all the charcoal can go in there. Ebony. Sand. Stone till I get more chests. Dye. Gunpowder. Button. Pointed. Do. Oh, I have enough. I do have enough leather now. I could make a thing. That is good to know. That is good to know. That can go in there. I have cocoa beans. Cocoa beans can go in there. So let me get my axe back. There we go. Let me just start breaking things. Oh, that actually worked out. And my inventory isn't even full yet. Oh, where's my moss? That goes in with moss. You go in with plants. Plant. You go over here. Oh, yeah, you go in there as well, because I need to start growing you. Yep, nope. There we go. Jungle. Is my terracotta? Here. You go in there, you go in there, you go in there. Consider you dirt. I have one specifically for mangrove stuff. Yep, right here. Because mangrove is also going to be an accent block. Where's my stone one that I'm using temporarily for just all stone stuff? Oh, forgot this jungle bit. Mud. I'll throw you in with the oak, because you're almost a similar color. You're oak. I missed this terracotta. You're oak. You go in there. You go in there. I think the one thing that I dislike the most when it comes to Minecraft is just trying to get organized. Because I'm so uncoordinated a lot of the time, getting organized is just a pain. But I try. I do my best and I try. You see, more this. You go in there. Nope. Dirt, whoops. Dirt. Miss the stone, miss the stone. Sandstone has its own thing. You're a decorative block. Chest. Jungle, jungle, jungle. Seeing such amounts of storage is amazing. I mean, it's necessary. That goes in the wrong one. You go in there. We'll restart that. No, you don't belong there. Put you there. Oh, and there's the ads. That, and that. And that. Pew, 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 pew. 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 Gold. Counts. Oh, gunpowder. I am gonna have to figure out how to make a mob farm. I don't know where I'm gonna make the mob farm, though. That is the big question, is where I'm gonna put the mob farm. And your stuff for the botany. Botany pots. So for now, you can go here. Till I can test you. Oh. Then I can move the botany pots down. Move the botany pots down, and then I can... I need my pickaxe back, too. There it is. Set them up in a better spot. Which, for starting, can go here. Oops. There we go. Eventually, those will also be sophisticated ones. That way I can hold more and I don't have to worry about checking it every so often. Boop, boop. Oops. No, I like having it go in a pattern. There we go. So, you can go back in there. You can go back in there. You can go back in there. And you can go back in there. And we'll start sorting this again. Iron ore. Sapling. That why is the spider eye in there? Spider eye goes in there. Get all the jungle wood. Mahogany. And more sugarcane. That's... Sort that up. Actually, I can go harvest. Oh yes, and we'll need to put the torch. There we go. So that's good where it's at. Now I can start breaking this down, because I'm gonna move to a different spot. Why am I trying to break that with a pickaxe? That's the better question. We'll put myself in here for now. Maybe I'll just make this the living spot. Why not, right? No, because I want to start trying to do super smelter. That is also another thing that I need a lot of redstone for, unfortunately. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, not enough room. 7. Which I don't have enough hoppers, I do know that. But I can make more hoppers. I think I have enough iron, too. I can have a start of the smelter. Where did I put the hopper? I need you. I need the chest. I had a hopper. Oh, I think it's in here. Yep, there it is. So we got the chests. I'll have to make some sophisticated chests for the outputs, but for now, the normal ones can work. Do. Yes. So we'll put this here. That can go on top of it. So we'll just make 8 for a time being. I can, there we go. There we go, that'll work. And now, start by doing this, because I want it to go that way. There we go. We'll have the output chest here, which is why I want a sophisticated one, because then it can be more space. And I only need a singular one. That can go there. Which means I can have one more chest, or one more thing, actually. I can have one more hopper. Or furnace. That's what I mean. One more furnace. And I can put that there. Ow. Let me get my cobblestone so that way I can make it. There we go. Which means on top... And there are simpler ways to do it, too. There are mods you can use to make super smelters a lot more simple, but I just like using an absolute ton of furnaces. I just don't know how to lock furnaces. That's my biggest problem, is I don't know how to lock them. Yes, it did fly fast. Go eat. I'll see you around, stranger. But that is my biggest problem, is I just don't know how to make smelters very easily. So I need to practice that, but for the time being, it'll be fine. Actually, we'll take all this out so I can start sorting it, and we'll start smelting this up. All I need is to streamline my output for the time being, and it'll be fine. My leg. Boy. But yeah, just need to streamline my outputs. So, let me try breaking it up into... There we go, so put that in there, that in there. That's not how I wanted to do it before. That. And that, so I have 8 furnaces. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. So let me try breaking this up into 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That works. Each one gets 8. I just need to remember how to lock slots on a furnace. That is all I need to do. Then that can go. Okay, so what else do I need to do? I need to start building stuff for the villagers. But I need to wait for some things. I should go harvest my ebony over there. And I could possibly make this a pathway up. Yeah, I should. Eventually I will, anyway. Yep, chop this down. Gonna need a lot of ebony. That is gonna be the unfortunate thing. Ugh! I keep forgetting that's a loud noise. I never expect it, but it is always such a loud noise. And it's a good way to get a lot of sticks. So many vines. Yeah, y'all are gonna have to break. Oh. There we go. There we go. There goes that one. Why is it saying there's so many? I don't know where all this stuff... Oh, it's probably up on those leaves. It's probably where it's saying it is. There we go. All the vines can break. Eventually I'll have a better farm. But until that point, that's what I gotta work with for now. Oop, as I fall. Oh yes, let me move my composter too. So dead bushes can't be composted. That's good to know. I mean, you'd think I would have known that already, but no. I didn't think that hard about it. One here is good to be repurposed now. How did that iron... Oh, what is that iron golem? No, that iron golem is walking on the outside. Of course it is. I need to see something real quick. Let me see. Okay. And now we go back to that. Yep. There we go. Now I can move my composter here somewhere. That way it's just easier to be bothered with. We'll put that on 2, 3, 4. Put it here. Oops, wrong one. Already wrong one. We needed the chest, and then the hopper, and then the composter, then the hopper, and then that one. And now, I'm gonna just start putting all these in there. Can these not be composted? Seriously? Wow. Alright, looks like I gotta find lava to deal with all of these. Because I have so many saplings right now. Alright, sticks can go there. Now the ebony go back up. Extra charcoal can go in there. I need to do something about that camel. Where's my lead? I need to go kidnap the camel. I'll steal your saddle. Oh, no. I forgot I have the carry-on mod, which means I can pick up animals. I didn't want to actually pick it up. Oh, whoops. Come here, camel. This thing... Hey, what? Oh, this thing lunges forward. Okay, I don't know how to feel about that. Now you get your own tie-up spot. That way you're not... There we go. Now you get your saddle back. And I can start plotting out an idea of the first village or house. Which I don't even know where I want it. I don't really have room. That's the first problem I have, is I don't necessarily have room. I could have room if I covered up all of the ponds, but I don't have the blocks for that yet. I could put a relatively decent-sized one there, actually. Alright. Let me go get something. Put one there. Put one here after I terraform it. Yeah, that could work. That could indeed work. Let me see. Let me get my blocks. So I need the ebony and the slab. Perked up on the bar. The jungle. Slab. Door. We'll get logs too. We'll get a crafting table that I can put over there. Sandstone, yes. Need all of this. Sand path, sand this. I don't have any more smooth sandstone. Oh. And then I need to find normal. Okay, so this is the best I've got for right now. We'll take a chest over there. That way I can work with it. We'll take some mangrove with me as well. Oh, why is ebony in there? That's not where that goes. I'll keep the ebony on me, because I do need it, but... So we'll have a chest down here that is going to be for the houses stuff. Housing stuff. Put it all in there, because I got a couple houses I'm going to be making. What do I do the outline floor plan in? That is the question. What do I have a lot of? I don't want to use the blocks that I'm using to build with. Don't necessarily want to use the blocks I'm trying to build with. Be a lot easier when I make the stairs on the other side. Ooh, yes, I could actually probably use those. Got oak. I could outline it at oak. Hi, cat. Don't have any fish for you, I'm sorry. I got dirt. I'm gonna bring that down with me for the sake of... I don't even know what I was gonna try and say to finish that statement. For the sake of, I guess, just filling in some things. So I could do this entire thing here as a house, if I filled it in. I have enough to fill it in. I'll just do the surface level, because then I can fill in what I need as I go on. It's not gonna be that deep, though. There we go. Now I have another spot for a house. I can also start making little spots for light, which means I need to go get my torches and lanterns. I need to go get my lanterns, actually. Let me out. Thank you. I need my lanterns, because that's what I'm using for light, not anything else. Can't wait to get into the dinosaur stuff, though. I'm so used to going in there. I can't wait to get into the dinosaur stuff, though. I just have to go to chunks I haven't loaded yet, because I installed Jurassic Restored, And I gotta find fossils to do stuff with. So that'll happen once I am to the point where I'm all sorted and settled and everything. But until then, we'll just be doing this. I'll be setting up and everything, and I'll be making a spot where the dinosaurs go. Eventually. Eventually. You in there, put you in there. Put you in here for now. I need half of you. Oh, there's the ads. Make a layout for the house. Just as a square. It doesn't need to really be anything else. And honestly... Oops. Nope, I want that. There. And I can go out. We'll go in by that amount. Go back out. And across. So yeah, we've got a house that can hold a couple. Another house that can hold a couple. Not much can go here. It's not big enough. I could try putting a house here. Right on the path. It'll be longer than anything else. Oops. Smaller house. Which will be fine. It's just to give them shelter. I could put a house here. Get right on the edge, because that's not where you get into the house from. So house here. I haven't finished terraforming this yet, but no house will be able to go there. No house here, but there could be one here. Yep, can be one there. Do I want to put a house? I could put a house that has an extended farm slot on, or I can put the house here, farm over there, or farm here, house over here. Well, I could put the house in here, too. I need to check on this. Yep, it's still going. Still doing good. I could put the a smaller farm here, kind of share. Yeah, I could. I could put the potato farm here. Which means... another house. It's there. I can make a bit bigger if I do stuff like this. I need the rest of the oak. Of course I do. Something like that. So we got house, house, narrow house, house, house. And I think if I make this all even terrain, I can make this its own thing, too. To a relatively kind of house. So yeah, house, 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 house. House up there. Do a house here. Because this one can be relatively bigger. This can be something, but it's not big enough to be a house. Yeah, that looks like that can be fine. It'll be fine. Because this is an animal side of things, which I need to finish terraforming as well. And I might make this a bigger pond. We'll see. And House. House up there. Yeah, I think this is good. Until I get down here finished up, which will be even more house for the villagers. This is a decent layout for the time being. So I think I only have enough stuff to start working on one house. It's just the question of how do I want it to look? I can go ahead and start putting in, like, where they'd be walking in from. Oops. Yeah, doors right here. Wait, I don't even need to put them here, because the stinking step-ups are going to be blocking it. I need to go get my moss. Should have grabbed that first, but I did not. And I really need to make steps up over here, so I'm gonna do that as soon as I get my moss. Nope. Yes. This can work, just carving to the side of this. Put that back. There we go. So that's, and then this. Now I've got a way back up, so I don't gotta run all the way around. Put this back in. Don't have the stairs right now. Do I want to dig into the ground to do the floor, or do I want to do it like this? I think I'll do it like this. Where this outline is the frame. I can put all this in here. Actually, I need that. That can go there. So we'll start with the frame being ebony. And then we'll do the walls as sandstone. Probably smooth sandstone, which means I need to go deal with that. Corners will be this. We'll just do it 2 up, so that way I get the outline of what I want. Whoops. And then I need to strip. We'll do it 3 high. It's like, they're not gonna be, like, amazing houses. But I'm gonna try and make them look decent enough. What I want to do is the floor. We'll see how the mahogany looks. We'll see how the jungle looks. Worst case, I find some kind of stone. Kind of like the mahogany more. The jungle works as an accent, but I like the planks more to be the floor. There we go. Then I'll have to make stairs for that, for the door. We just gotta go 2 higher for these. Yep. Now I can work on this. I need windows on this side at the very least, so that means sandstone. And we'll make stairs there. We'll do these 3 as stairs. And sandstone there. And do it that way. Ugh. Go and steal their beds. There we go. It's stolen. Make a lamppost here. There's lanterns. We'll make one here. Yep, I did get that torch. Perfect. Make one here. Here we go. Oops, not there. It's here. They're more doing them like this. They're mostly just kind of holders for the time being, until I decide to do something a little nicer. But until that point, they're just these two highs with the lanterns on them are just placeholders, so that way there's some light. I gotta figure out what I want to do as a design at that point. Put that there. That'll work for now. I need to wait for it to be dark so I know where to put things. I don't want to necessarily waste all of this. I need more smooth sandstone, so I'll have to get more of that. This is going to be a solid wall. This is going to be also a window, even though there's not much to see this side. It's going to be mostly this side. Stair for the door. Stairs to outline the window. I could put the door on it already. That way it's just there. Yep. There we go. And then I can put, like, an awning, almost. Oops, no. Can I hang a lantern from that? Oh, I can't. That's right. And then I'll actually make this one like that. There we go. That way, when this is here, it looks a little more even. That's also mostly just a placeholder for now. I might make that wood. Or maybe normal sandstone? Instead of these smooth slabs, we'll make that normal sandstone and it'll wrap around the house in the same pattern. Unsure. But I already kind of like that as a generalized thing. I'm gonna make this just sandstone. Oh, I'm out of sandstone. Let me just yoink one. Oh, the lanterns make little tinkling noises. Because they sway now. Yeah, that doesn't look too terrible. I'm definitely gonna have to do decorations in the front, but... Too bad I don't have shelves in this version. Yeah, I've only got, like, bookshelf shelves. I don't have the normal shelves yet. It's not that version, and it's only because my mods aren't up to that version yet, I don't believe. I do not believe. What to see? Yeah, because then it can wrap around. I just need stairs. You can go away. You're annoying. There, like that. That works better. I need to terraform this, but I need more terracotta to do that. No, you don't get to go that way. No, sir. There's a lot to do. There really is. Let me see. I just need to go get some more sandstone, which I do have that thing up there that I can get it from. Let's go do that. I need to get my other pickaxe. You thought. But no. Aha. You don't get to come into my area. No, sir. There are my tools. Take you. Take some torches, that way it's not, like, in case I get too into the dark. Now we'll go over there and continue on. Can't wait to start getting up into this stuff, too. I just need to make it all flat, so that way I can start outlining. And then go from there, and eventually these walls and stuff will be more uniform as well. It'll be nice. It'll be great. Start tearing this apart. I think terraforming in here, too, will also be a help. Or just, like, digging this area out will also be a help, because it's gonna, like, give me just a bunch of sandstone. I also need to make another backpack that I can start upgrading. Since I lost my one. Because I don't have it, right? Nope, I don't have it anymore. Which is unfortunate. Yep, because that's where the backpack would go. Put that there. I just need all of the sandstone. I'll take the cobble too, but mostly just sandstone. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. It's gonna be fun to see what I wind up doing with this. I need to be consistent about something. That is my biggest flaws. I'm not consistent about much. But I'm working on it. Oh, yes. Ooh. No, I will cover this up. Yeah. Oh. There we go. I was wondering why you were having an issue. There we go. At least getting sandstone ain't a problem. I do need to start gearing towards getting the dragon done, too, at some point in time. It'll be eventually. It shall. But until that point, it'll be a while. I want to try and just doing whatever. There's not a goal, there's not a nothing. Just a lot of me messing around and doing whatever I feel like, really. Let me see, I'm trying to find... Yes, I know, you keep telling me the bitrate. I don't care about the bitrate, stop it. Stop telling me about the bitrate, I do not care enough. Let me see. Go in here. I think at some point in time, though, I should start going to the new chunks and stuff to try and find fossils, because I don't entirely remember how the Jurassic Revive thing works, but I do want to try getting some dinos. Because I think that would be fun, and I also need to start working on something for Wednesday's stream, because I have ideas for that. I say that kind of blankly, but it's gonna be different than what this one is, so that's for sure. Put that there. I'll come through here and light this up, I might as well. Oh, that's a creeper. Hi. Oh, there's a witch. Light that up. Light that up. Light that up. Of course there is. That doesn't end. I'm just gonna block it off. I don't care enough. I'll explore it later. It's not important. Oh, it's night out, too. And I can block this off. I'll just light it. I'll light that. There we go. And you didn't drop an eye. Of course you didn't. I will take the free sandstone, though. Thank you for that. Very much thank you for that. Keep things from spawning there. There shouldn't be anything up here. There's a skeleton, but I don't think... Yeah, it's not anywhere that it's important. It's probably in the cave or something below me. And then, of course, there's creepers in there, because it's not all lit up properly. I do have a bow and arrow now. Could go down there and deal with them, I might as well. Oh, I got redstone from the witch, very nice. Where's my food? There's my food. I can just go down there and put torches. I need the arrows. Get those. Oops, not high enough. Oh, and I hit that thing. Fantastic. That's what happens when you get in my way, Iron Golem. Can you stop getting in my way? Oh my gosh. Fine. Just... Gonna make me waste all of my arrows. I'll deal with you later. Hey, that one's dead. Ah, and now that one's dead. I gotta deal with you. At least this one's not mad, it's just you. Just you that's mad. Now go away. Do I have normal sand? I do have normal sand. Okay, so let me go down there. Who else is upset? Are you upset? No, but there's a creeper. Right, I should probably light all this up too. Take that, light this up, light this up, light that up. Yeah, that's fine. Light that up too. Put you in the offhand, light, light. At least now I can see where the light needs to be. There needs to be a light there. Needs to be a light there. Light here. Light here. A light there. Are you mad? No. Needs to be a light here. A light here. A light there. That's all lit up. Maybe a light right here. How up here? That. Oh, hey, skeleton. How's it going? I do not entirely care about you. I need to light up that area, too, over there. I know. And I need to have lights up there. A light here, once I terraform, that could work. Try not to just spam lights all over the place. I want it to at least have some kind of specificity to it, I guess is the word. Yeah, there goes a torch, there goes another torch, that's fine. Put a lantern, knock that off. Lantern, knock that off. So long as my farms are well lit up, that's all that matters, because that way I don't need to worry about, like, anything spawning in the fields, especially creepers. That works, and it's a lot cleaner having the lanterns on top of it. There that goes. Then I can replace all these with lanterns at some point. I think if I do another small one like the beets over there, that'll work out. A light here, maybe. Like, just, like, right there. And then maybe a light there. And a light here. So with that there, do you need to be there? No. Now that that is lit up, it doesn't need to be there. But I do need to make more singing lanterns now. I'm out of lanterns. Can do it here. Make a couple. Make 5. 5 is good. You can go there. You can go there. You can go there. We'll put 2. We'll put 1 on one of these. I think you give off more lights. Than the other torches do. No, there does need to be 1 there. That's unfortunate, but fine. So now I have lights in the spots where it matters, so I shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. I gotta get working on lights for up here. But we'll just light up the walkway anyway. There are a lot of Endermen. Oh, that's a creeper. I need to work on more fences, so that way I can just light up a specific spot and not have to worry about things walking in. Lights. Lights. I know there's a skeleton here somewhere. Oh, I think the skeleton's dead. Light. Like that. I think it'll be around, like, the tree farm, maybe. Like, where I grow the trees. That can be lit up. That can be lit up. This can be lit up. You. Put a torch there. Put a torch there. Need to put some torches in here. You. Yep, that works. Got this entire underside, which, honestly, I could probably do the trees down here. The more I think about it, the more I can just put them here. Make a pathway down. So in reality, let me just chop them. Let me get rid of all these. Break that so it doesn't grow. I am very glad nothing decided to spawn under here. Well, hello, Enderman. I don't have a shovel on me, but that's fine. That is fine, that is fine. It is not necessarily particularly important. Get all these. That way I can also make it a flat area, so I don't need to worry about stinking vines all over the place. Jeez, yeah. There really are just vines all over the place because of this thing. And moss. I guess it spawns moss carpets or something. Not complaining, more moss, but like, jeez. So yeah, what I need to do is I need to probably do it from here. I need to find a spot where I can start a wall. Which I might dig down here and then make this all like a thing. We'll go around. You know, like start from here and then go around. So that way, yeah. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And then I can start on the other side as well, making a fence and then lighting it all up so that way nothing spawns in there, and if anything decides it wants to fall from where it can spawn, it's more than likely going to die because it's so high up. Yeah. It'll work. It'll work. It'll work. Light that up, because that does need to be lit up. That needs to be lit up. I'll light that up. Put a light there. You guys will have something up there. But you can stay there for now. Ow. Yeah, let me get my shovels and I can start doing something with that. And then I can turn these into actual stairs as well at some point. Make actual stairs. I can start putting stuff away. No, I can't. I'll just put it in the chest down there, because this is stuff that I can do something with. I can put the bow away, though. You're no longer necessary for now. I'll just put the arrows in there with it. It's fine. Sticks can go away. Bones can go away. You go in with the iron. Gunpowder, rotten flesh, redstone. I don't need the moss carpets, so you can go away. The rest of this stuff I'll keep on me, because I need it for down there. I'll keep like 6 saplings. Because you give me way too many. You honestly do give me way too many. And let me see. Let me think. What else do I need to do? What else do I need? Shovels. That's what I was after. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Start with the stone ones. Ooh, I also need a pickaxe. I just thought about it. I don't have a pickaxe. That will be necessary. I don't have enough iron. I did just smelt a bunch, though, and I have a bunch of this. So we can definitely work on that. Yeah, and I did smelt a bunch. I almost forgot about that. You can go in there. You, and you. Like that. I can get my sticks, and then I can get more pickaxe. My sticks are over here. Yep. I just realized I don't have a crafting table down here. That might be useful. There it is. I'll make another axe while I'm at it, too. Make 2 more. Make 3. Make another shovel. There we go. Oh, where am I going? I can go down this way, because I need to put stuff in the chest, so that way I have enough inventory space to start digging. So I can start digging. Put all of you in there for now. Now I can go over here and start doing this. We'll use up the stone ones first, and then we'll move on to the other. Start here. Okay, that's nice and flat. Now I need to get rid of this extra bit, because I don't like it when fences... That's an axe. Because I don't like it when fences sting and merge into another block. This will be flattened out too anyway. To some relative degree. So it'll go out this way. There'll be the ebony there. Then it'll go out this way. Flatten that. Flatten this. Ebony. And then we'll make it straight again. Which means dig this out. Oh, that's now sandstone. There we go. Yep, make this straight. Dig this out. There will be a mark where there's going to be ebony. So ebony, ebony, ebony. Now I go out this way. Now there will be ebony. Because I want it to come down to here before I start going this way. I can use this. There will be ebony there. Oops, too far back. Ebony there. Yes. Then it'll go straight out this way. Then straight that way. Perfect. That is good. That is exactly what I was wanting. Then it still gives me a bunch of room to still do stuff with. Which means I can go up here, get what I do have, fence-wise, and ebony-wise, which ebony's down there, I'll have to get that, but I can start mapping it in. I can start mapping it in. Stockade. Yep. Don't have lanterns, so the torches will work to light it up. Get the ebony. Put that in 3. And there we go. That's good. That is all I need. Break this. 1, 2, 3. We'll just put torches around it. And then ebony here. 2, 3. Torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do 2 high. So we'll do a 3 high. How high do I have these? Is it 2? It is 2. Never mind. I have it 3 high up there because that's just... Right, I should go and fix that. Break through so I can just get my torch. Break you down by 1. Put the torch back on it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I can go 6, that's fine. Then up 1, 2. Torch, torch. 2, 3, 4. And then ebony. And then more. 3. I could probably get away with going out more. Yeah, that there. Break that down, put that there. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 3. That can go up a bit. I'll fix it later. I'm just trying to get the general idea. There we go. That's not too bad. I'm gonna go sleep. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. Not at all. Not at all. Ugh. Now... 949. Okay, so... let us see. How's that looking now that it's daylight? I need to make more stockade fences, but... that ain't too bad. Definitely could be a little better. I'll fix it eventually, but just for general placeholder and what I'm doing with it. All my jungle wood is down here, I think, so I can make it here. I need the jungle wood, jungle planks, and I think sticks. Nope, just planks and... stockade. Nope, not cherry. 45 should be enough. 45 should be more than enough. Let's see. Five, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, and then I need... we'll do sand for now. Oh, I do have 2 pieces of sandstone. Ooh, wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 should be ebony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More ebony. 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have sand. This... Even though it's 4, I can still end it off with ebony. And there we have it. Fill the water in. All of the water. There we go. Oh, there's even more water. It's almost like the lush biome and everything is on the outside. And I can break this down, I think. Yep, break you down, because I really don't need you. And keep you kind of over there. Like that. But you don't need to be a cover over here. Oh, and I fall. I'll keep you as a flat spot, but you really don't need to be anything fancy either. There we go. That's. Put a torch. Torch. Put a torch. Put a torch. Just to keep things from being able to spawn inside the fence now, until I get to the point where I make more lights. Yeah. So I make more lights. Oh. Spot there, and spot there. Just, oh, well, maybe more here. There we go. Well, that should be good. Now I think we're relatively spawn-proofed on this side. You know, I just need to work on the other side. And then I can start terraforming all this to make this more even. Work on getting lights on the stairs. A bit of progress was done, not a lot. Not too terribly much, but it's still something. It's something. I have housing laid out. I can start working downstairs. Or down those stairs even. I started on my storage, which is also important. I moved the camel. Moving the camel is also necessary. Should start working on the flooring for here. I want this all to be sand, like, have the sandstone path blocks and everything here. Need to finish that, need to finish this. Still so much to do, but I have managed to work on it. I think it's going, I think the span down here is gonna be, like, straight across and then into one of the sides of this. So I need to make something straight that's towards the edge that I can just put the ebony block against. You fell. That's your own fault. So yeah, it would be like an L fence, so that way there's more housing down here. And down here will specifically be for houses. That's about it. And then they can go up, go to the bell. Maybe I'll have a separate bell down here. Farm stuff. And yeah. And then the rest of the stuff is gonna be me building things, trying to practice things, just working on things. I think that'll work. That'll definitely be a good point and a good thing to work with. I should do sand in this corner. That way it's even. I don't know what happened to the music. I know the music hasn't been playing in terms of the Minecraft music. I don't know what happened to it. But it's fine. I guess. It'll be fine. It will be fine. We'll do that. I could start breeding the animals. I should. Especially if I'm gonna try doing a sheep farm as soon as I get enough stuff. Oh yeah, the wheat is in the chest up there that's for the villagers. Give me... cows and sheep. I don't really need pigs, and I don't really need chickens. I'll probably get chickens, but I don't need them. Then the cows. And I need to get more dirt for the sheep, so I have more grass. I have dirt down here, right? Yep. Can't wait to get Silk Touch, though. That way I can, like, actually start setting up the area that I want the sheep farm to be in. I'll do it like a rainbow sheep thing, too. So you guys can go in there, you can go, you can go, you can go. I'll just put all this stuff in here for now. Sticks go back in there. I should choose one of these things that I can do for the sheep farm, because I think it'll be, like, 2 red, 2 orange, 2 yellow, like, 2 and 2. Do 2 and 2 maybe, or just 1 of each. No, 1 of each. 1 of each is more than enough. So I wonder then, which of these up here could I do for that? Because I kind of have an idea to make this area kind of like a town. So I don't know, I could make this one the sheep farm. Because I want to make, no, this is going to be the farm. I'm going to have, like, farms for the different crops and stuff, so that's what a lot of this up here is going to be. A lot of it is going to be farms. One of it is going to be wheat and beetroot, one of it's going to be carrot potato, one of it's going to be some of the Farmer's Delight crops, another one's going to be Farmer's Delight crops, just kind of a bunch of stuff, because I want to start getting into Farmer's Delight, too. I just need to go to a biome where there's grass, and just start breaking all the grass to try and get whatever seeds I can. So I think for that, I need to start putting the seeds in that chest instead of having them there. That way I don't forget. So you, I need... You. Oh. I can get yellow dye out of it. That's interesting. You have seeds? No. You have seeds? No. So how do I plant? Beetroot, cabbage, grape, lemongrass, tomato, rice. There will need to be water for the rice. We'll put the seeds in the chest that's up there. That way I don't have to run all the way back and forth for all the seeds. So this is all that I have. I have potatoes somewhere. I know I still have potatoes. I purposefully... Oh, I think I put them in the food chest. It would not surprise me if I did that. I did. Can I get seeds out of you? No. Okay, can I get seeds out of strawberry? Yes. You can go back. I have tomato seeds. Can I get seeds out of the corn? I can. Perfect. I need pumpkin. I need melon seeds. 1 melon. That's fine. I actually think I have a means of getting more out of, like, these. But that's fine. We'll just put them up here for now. Put them up here with the rest of them. So we've got tomato, rice, cabbage, beetroot, grapes, which is going to need some specific thing, I think, corn, lemongrass, melon, carrot, onion, wheat, garlic, potato, coffee, pumpkin, strawberry. The coffee and the garlic explicitly depends on if I can plant them or not. Yeah. So I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna go sleep. But I think that's where I'm gonna go leave it for now. And I thank everybody that did come in, or pop by, or peek in. Maybe they lurked, maybe you didn't. Whatever you did. I greatly appreciate you, and I will see everybody in the next stream. At least... hopefully. It'll definitely be a different stream than what today was. That is for certain.